Hello and welcome to Glitch Cube. We are a gaming podcast, and each week we take a deeper look into the art of video games. I'm Christian.
I'm Christian 2.0.
Christian. Oh man, he's a better version of me. I'm obsolete now. I'm gonna be replaced. Shit.
We all will eventually.
It's true. I mean, there's always a better person for the job, right? And
Yep.
I'm not too prideful to admit that you are a much better person for the job.
Well, you know what? Soon AI will replace all the podcasters out there.
That's a fucking terrifying thought.
Right? Just imagine our algorithms just running a mile.
Oh my gosh. How racist those podcasts are going to be. It's going to be funny as hell to listen to that shit.
Oh, God.
You know what? That's something that we should look into. AI podcasting. I guarantee that would be popular as hell just because it's like such a weird little concept to do, right? Like, that would be pretty funny to look into. But until AI take over our job, you are forced to listen to our shameless ramblings because you decided to. That's on you completely. But we do thank you so much for joining us each and every week as we dive deeper into video games, video game lore, the psychology behind them, the mechanics behind them, everything. No topic is out of reach for us. And this week we wanted to have a little bit of fun and kind of go off of what we did previously in one of our episodes, the conspiracy theory episode. Which was super fun. And we pulled some really interesting questions and came up with some fun ones of our own to kind of dive into. This is more of a debate style or just kind of seeing how we feel about some of these fan theories. And we decided to focus on a specific game. It's a little title that you might have heard of. It is Mario.
It's me, Mario.
With the Super Mario franchise, we're going to be diving into some of the weirder, stranger, more awkward questions that people might have when it comes to this franchise. And let me tell you, there's some weird ass theories out there, and I love it. So it's going to be kind of fun to go into it. When it comes to Mario lore and the world, on the surface, it seems very simplistic, right? Like, It doesn't feel like there's a whole lot to it. And I think that gives a lot of room for fans and people to just kind of fill in the blanks, and which is kind of how any conspiracy theory actually works, or any of these really weird questions where people have just enough information to make really weird leaps to some strange, I guess, findings, right?
Yeah,
I think
look at
that'd
Facebook.
be yeah, exactly. I mean, there's some weird story going around that Facebook and all social media is going to have a blackout pretty soon, and Trump is going to be coming back and unveiling all the dark information that's been hidden from us over the years. Apparently, that's going to be coming out soon. And actually, I heard that from a valid source that is one of the employees that I work with, who is a secret Trump supporter, had no idea until today whenever they told me this. And I looked at them and I was like, who cares? And she's like, well, you're just not awake yet. But when this comes out, you'll care. Trust me.
We're just all asleep.
I was like, what the? Okay, cool. Let me know. I was like, so when is this all going down? No answer. Don't know. But the answer, well, there was an answer. It was soon enough.
Oh, God.
So that's what I love about these kind of like really weird, outlandish questions, is they just kind of come out of nowhere and you're like, what the fuck is this? Like, what's your resource? Where are you getting this information from? And it's just so just bizarre. I'm like, what? Like the flat earth, all that fun stuff. But that's a whole different topic for a whole different show. And that show actually might be the other show that we run, which is MogPod, or the Murder of Grey podcast, where we dive into moral and ethical dilemma questions. And I feel like that might be a good one to go over the various conspiracy theories from around the world and where they might have gotten their information from. So be on the lookout for maybe a potential topic right there.
Yeah, the Earth's not flat. It's a donut.
What?
It's got a big hole in the middle.
Don't we all? That's where my heart's supposed to go. So emo, my hair is like all down in my face right now. So feeling my old school emo scene kid days right now. It's a beautiful time. Beautiful time. All right. So we are going to be diving into these fun, interesting, weird ass questions. And I think the perfect question to start this out with is one that has been debated by multiple people over multiple years. And are you familiar with the character who is known as Toad in the Mario franchise?
Yes.
Okay, good. That's good. That means that you've played Mario before. So we're off to a good start. So, as we know, Toad has a big ass mushroom head, right? And a lot of
He has
people.
a big head?
Well, here's the debate behind it, right? So he has a mushroom on his head, and a lot of people might believe, and this is a question, is Toad just wearing a hat? Is that mushroom top actually just a hat that he wears and he just has a really tiny head? What's your thoughts on this? Because I think it's a little funny.
I mean, there's a drawing out there where he's holding his so-called head in his hand.
That's
and
true.
It shows him without the cap.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just an oversized beanie if you want to call it a hat. Because, I mean, what kind of mushroom could take
Is he hiding some, like, dreads under there?
I mean, what kind of mushroom will just pop their cap off, scratch their bald little head, and then put the cap back on?
It's true. It's a good point. So from some of the research that I found, apparently in the Mario show, that old show that we used to love and adore, that isn't exactly canon, but it's kind of canon. It's not canon for the game.
To me.
Canon enough. How about that, right? Apparently there are some shots where Toad does take his mushroom cap off.
Oh, yeah, I see it.
Yeah, so it's very, very disturbing because he just has a really tiny, just round head. But for me, I think he's a mushroom, right? He's Toad. It comes from toadstool. Mushrooms, like you said, don't take off their caps all willy-nilly and able to put them back on. So for me, I feel like, no, he's not wearing a hat, and that's just insane to think about. Like, it's such a weird concept. But there is one thing that I found that kind of made me second guess everything that I believe in the world. And apparently there is a Toad out there that you can see his hair like poking out from underneath the Toad cap.
Really?
Like, yeah. I forgot where it's from, but it's from one of the games where apparently there, like, the Toad kind of has like emo bangs or scene kid bangs, right? Like, you know how, I mean, I know I wear my beanies like this, but you have the little tuft of hair poking out from the front.
Yeah.
And it's that same concept where Toad has that going on. And it's not like the traditional, like, Toad, like the main character one. It's one of the side characters. But the fact that that's out there makes me kind of think like maybe it is a hat, and they're playing on the whole idea of it being called a mushroom cap, So maybe.
I looked up emo Toad and I got very interesting results. And for some reason, one of the first few results is an emo minion. Like,
I don't know how I feel about that.
Why minions?
Well, I mean, minions are everywhere, right? Like, that's just the thing that everybody loves.
Yeah.
I just think it's
People
kind of
love
a
them.
weird one. I hate minions, personally.
Same. But, I mean, it was confirmed by Nintendo that it is a head and not a hat.
So, Nintendo is actually saying this is their head.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he did it on, I think it was during the Mario Odyssey talk.
Oh, God, this is the most disturbing picture I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah,
where those are not eyes that we were looking at. His eyes are actually hidden under his cap, and the black dots that you see are actually its nose holes. That is horrible.
That's the picture for the podcast.
Oh my God.
Episode.
Yeah, what a disturbing picture. We will definitely be sharing that one because, oh my God, that's nightmare fuel right there. All right, so what is our verdict here? Is that a hat? Are we listening to Nintendo where they debunked everything, or are we just going to ignore all science and truth that has been put out there and say and believe what we want to believe in? Is this a hat, or is that actually his head?
I'm still thinking about that fucking picture with the nose.
I think that picture's too good to not be true, and I'm gonna put the seal of that's his hat, and he's actually hiding his eyes.
God damn it.
What a fucking disturbing picture.
I know. That actually wasn't what I was trying to send me, but it works.
I love it. It's too good. It's a perfect mistake. Just like Toad is.
Just like us.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That was a mistake. I know that.
I'm the team head, though. We'll keep it at that.
Because
I'll try and erase this vision of the eyes out of my head.
Oh, I'm going to embrace it fully. Yeah. I want that on a t-shirt. I'm team hat all the way right now because of how terrifying that shit is. All right, so I want to continue down this train of the mushrooms, okay? So as we know, there are various different power-ups in the Mario franchise, and they're all little like mushrooms or leaves or whatnot, but the one thing that they have in common is they all have eyes, and some of them actually seem to either run towards you or run away from you at some point, right? So I'm wondering, like, are these power-ups actually sentient things? Are they baby toads that Mario is just running through and fucking eating and to take their powers? Or what's going on there? Like, is Toad basically a power-up mushroom just grown up, right? Like, what's the thought here? Because it's when I first thought of this question, I was like, oh, like, whatever, that's kind of fun. But then the more I thought about it, I'm like, this is just a horrible idea. Like, it reminds me of like the question that we did on the Mogpod episode where it's like the screaming forest. Like, can you imagine all like the fire plants yelling at you and Mario just running up and eating them?
I mean, the plants, the leaves or whatever could be grown, like when they grew up, they could be piranhas, you know? Or like, now that you bring that up with like the sentient mushroom, I'm like, oh my God, like, it's true because, okay, so think about it. The power up is the baby.
Yeah.
And then we have Toad.
Mm-hmm.
And then, there's the Mushroom Kingdom. There's buildings made out of mushrooms.
Yep.
Are these the toads that live for, like,
are those dead
years?
Toads? Are they living in dead carcasses?
They have to be.
Right? That's what I'm thinking. Oh my God. And like the power-up mushroom, when you get it, you grow up, right? You get big. And what do babies do? They grow up. Like, and that's a stupid, like, real connection.
They do?
If they live long enough, they will. But like another thing that's weird about like the whole Mushroom Kingdom itself is that like everything has fucking eyes. Is everything sentient? Are like the hills that he's running around on that have eyes? Are they like, yeah, step on me?
It's like one bad acid trip.
That's exactly what this is. This is Mario took some bad mushrooms and the world is talking to him now. And some fucking turtle is like yelling at him. He's yelling at a turtle he found on the side of the road.
The monkey is just throwing like freaking barrels at him.
Yeah, and Princess Peach, the reason why he keeps thinking it's kidnapped, it's just some girl that he's scaring the shit out of and keeps running away. He's like, oh, I gotta save a Peach. Ooh. Oh, God.
Never say that again.
No, I'm going to. I'm not going to. I'm glad that that's recorded for everyone to realize my shame forever and ever. I love it. Oh my gosh, dude! Like the whole game is so different if these things are actually sentient. Like to me,
they have to because they move. Like especially like in the 3D games, they like bounce around and all of that. Like it just makes sense. But I mean, at the same time, I'm wondering too. Like in these games, Mario's always just bumped into them. Like, does he actually eat them? Like, if they were able to program that in, like, does he eat these power-ups, or does he like just step on them?
Or is it like osmosis? Does he just like absorb them?
That's even more frightening,
right? Is it?
He just absorbs children.
Yeah, he's just absorbing kids. Oh gosh, what a disturbing thought. I don't know how I feel about this now that I asked it. I don't like it.
Mario's a lot more disturbing than people think.
That just makes me wonder, like, what is going on in this world? there's so much weird shit, and like that's just such a horrible idea to let your brain kind of go down in like that weird rabbit hole style, right? Like wait, is everything just sentient in this world, and we're just like, is he eating these things? Because it seems like it's edible, but at the same time he just kind of touches them, right? Like the feather.
I mean, you wouldn't eat a leaf, would you?
You eat salad, don't you?
Would you eat a star?
Oh, there's star fruit. I'm gonna debate.
Would you eat a flower?
There are edible wildflowers, yes. And actually,
would you eat
zucchini flowers are delicious. Like fried zucchini flower, it's actually really good.
Would you eat a cat bell? Ooh, we can't get that one.
Oh, wait, okay. That weird TikTok thing that was going around, is it cake? is it an actual cat bell, or is it a cake that looks like a cat bell? You don't know. Yeah. Stumped.
Touche.
I win this round. Is this star just cocaine?
I mean, it has to be.
Is he just like fucking taking this star and like seeing the like time and space around him, right? Like it's just fucking acid, and that's why he thinks he's invincible.
And his bumps and everything.
Yeah, it's like a fucking raver kid just hitting everybody in the.
I mean, he does like freaking blink.
Yeah,
you know?
Right. And the music goes all crazy. All he needs is some glow sticks and just go around in circles.
It makes total sense.
I think there's something to that, man. What a disturbing idea. So, all right, what are you, team sentient? Are you team?
Yes.
Yeah, team sentient. So, oh god, it's so disturbing. We're creating such a disturbing world now where Toad is wearing a hat and his eyes are hidden and all of the power-ups are sentient. Just scream. But they can't scream. That's the most messed up. They don't have mouths. So they can just see this horror happening to them.
We're creating an adult Mario post Rule 34.
Oh, God. This Mario horror movie that we're creating. Oh, that's kind of interesting, right? What if it's a Mario game from the perspective of the power-up? Where you're just constantly getting chased down by this fucking like crazy
horrifying.
Ah, that's great.
I mean, it's not just Mario either. You have to think, like, look at Super Mario 3D World where all the characters can do it too.
Oh, that's true, huh?
You have just these adults just like eating sentient things.
It's like the House of a Thousand Corpses style shit. Like it's just, oh man, disturbing. All right,
but I mean, we eat sentient things too. Think about the plants, man. They're living.
That's true, huh? The only time that people feel bad about it is whenever it's an animal that makes noise. So that's why they don't eat like Toad and shit like that, because they can actually like kind of communicate back, right? But like with a fish, like people don't feel bad for eating a fish. It's a fish, right? Like,
dude, if Mario was stranded on an island with Toad, you know he's gonna be cooking that little dude.
Oh yeah, it's not even stranded. It's gonna be like, I think we're lost.
We got a big ass enoki mushroom on our hands.
It's gonna be like 15 minutes in. Mario's gonna be. I mean, he's got a big old belly. You know that guy's eating.
Yeah.
He's not gonna last very long before he's like, I need to eat now. And he sees Toad, and unfortunately, that's gonna be his meal. Oh gosh, what a disturbing thought. All right, so fuck, dude. All right, Team Sentient all the way. Here we go. All right, so what question do you got for us? What's the next one that you want to go over?
What the fuck is a Goomba?
A Goomba is a mushroom that you forgot you had in your fridge, and it went bad.
I mean, that's a long way of saying a cremini mushroom, but yes.
Oh my god, cremini, like meanie? Like,
wow, that's really reading into it now.
What a meanie. What a mean guy. That's a cremini. That's exactly what it is. It's a cremini. He's mean. He chases down Mario. He doesn't even chase Mario. He's just walking. It's just, a Goomba is just some dude going on a walk, and someone else just comes up and just fucking pounces on him. Just dive kicks him.
The definition of Goomba with an H at the end. A close friend or associate among Italian-American men. Ooh.
That is so racist.
Jesus.
Why is that a thing? Why is that? I never realized that was in the Mario games. This horrible, like, racist term, or like sounding term.
I feel like there's other things like that too in the Mario games.
Oh, you fucking Goomba! Like that's horrible.
That's pretty bad.
And you go and stomp Goombas? Like, what is this, Jersey Shore? Like,
oh god.
What are you doing this weekend? Oh, I'm gonna go Goomba stomping. What up?
They are a mushroom. What the fuck?
The Goombas are mushrooms. Huh?
You know, I was thinking for so long, like from the movie, they're like these little like dinosaur dudes.
Okay. If you're going off movie.
I mean, come on, dude. That's the best representation of
true.
Like any of the characters. Like those Goombas with the tiny heads and big bodies, it's completely opposite of the game. It's perfect.
Why do Goombas have such like a underbite? Like, what is up with that?
What's wrong with having an underbite?
That's true. And I guess I'm being really mean right now. This is coming from a person that has an overbite, so
you just wouldn't understand the struggle of an underbite.
I don't get it. Yeah. Gosh, a Goomba. It's just another mushroom. It's just okay. Is Mario racist? Because
yes.
Toad is white, and that's his friend, and all the Goombas are brown, and
fuck.
And that's the bad guy?
That's fucked up.
I mean, I'm just reading the information that's put in front of me. I don't know. I don't like it, but I could see it. Yikes.
Yeah. I feel like a lot of those like early Nintendo games had those themes in it.
Yeah. Oh man, that's horrible. I think we need to move on before we get too far down a hole that we can't dig ourselves out of. Specifically me.
You find yourself staring down the mouth of a dark cave, hearing the low rumble of something large inside. This is it. Everything you have been fighting for lies just within this cave. Hey man, what's the matter? This is your big ending fight scene.
Yeah, sorry about that. I've just been so tired today. Feels like I've been hit with like 2 points of exhaustion. Ugh.
You know what? I have just this thing to get you back into the adventuring spirit.
Really?
Of course. I have a delicious roast from Geek Grind Coffee.
Huh. That sounds pretty cool. What kind of brews do they have?
They have blends like Dragon's Roast, Dwarven Dawn, Wizard's Mist, and so much more. They have even one celebrating Jim Henson's The Labyrinth, the Goblin King's Elixir.
Whoa, those sound awesome. I'm waking up just hearing about them. Is there an easy way for me to pick up some?
I got you. For the fans of our show, if you visit geekgrindcoffee.com right now and enter the promo code GLITCH at the checkout, you will get 20% off your order.
Whoa, that's great. So you're saying if I go to geekgrindcoffee.com right now and enter the promo code GLITCH at checkout, I'll get 20% off my order? That's amazing.
That's right-yo.
All right, I'm ready for this adventure. Bring it on. Hey, that's a natural 20. Just like the discount you can get when entering the promo code GLITCH at geekgrindcoffee.com.
Level up your morning with Geek Grind Coffee.
All right, you got another one for us, boss?
For my next question. If Mario's a plumber, where are the toilets?
It's the Goomba. They're just...
Mamma mia!
Oh my god, they just shouldn't.
No, it's actually the Koopa shells. That's why he goes and steals them. He just takes the shells, shits in it, and then the Koopa just takes it back.
It's so mean.
It's so horrible. Yeah, I mean, I feel like that's something that's missing from every single game out there. Like every game, every story, everything, every movie. Like I feel like a movie needs to have a scene where like they're running through the woods and the guy's like, "Dude, I gotta pee." Right?
I
like,
mean, yeah.
Like that's more realistic because I guarantee, like I go hiking for like an hour and the only thing I think of is like, fuck, I gotta piss. Like, like even if I go before we hike, so I'm wondering, like, if you're in the middle of the woods running away from somebody, there's gonna be a time where you're like, fuck, I gotta pee so bad. So like think about Mario where he's going through these crazy worlds and stuff like that. Like they have to use the bathroom. They have to. So where is it going?
I mean, you can't say those big pipes that Mario jumps in are somehow connected to a toilet. Because, I mean, what kind of giant pipe is that? You know, like,
that's a big
how big
septic
is the
tank.
toilet?
That's a big septic tank. But then again, you have, like, beast as large as Bowser, right? Can you imagine Bowser turds? Like, he probably needs a pipe like that.
Possibly. And it's as big as Mario himself.
Well, that kind of leads me into another question about Toad, too. Is Toad just wearing a diaper? Because it looks like it.
Oh, fuck off.
It looks like it. Come on. Maybe that's why...
First it's a hat, now it's a diaper, and like...
Well, maybe that's why Mario is so, like... I'm wondering, like, that's why, like, Mario looks so plump. Is he just wearing, like, Depends? Like, he's got some padding back there.
I mean, he does.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I feel like he's not a legit plumber. I think that was like his backstory, right? Like, I mean, he's got the porn stash and everything, you know? Maybe that's just what Peach is into. She likes guys fixing her pipes, so he just says he's a plumber.
Oh my god. Now that I'm thinking about other games that pride themselves on being realistic, it's like we don't really have a good peeing simulator or restroom simulator, you know? Like,
I feel like that needs to be a thing. Like, if you want full realism, then you have to like have a moment where it's like, okay, your like concentration goes out the window because you have to pee, right? Or something like that.
Like Grand Theft Auto or something, man.
Like you get antsy or something, right? Like you can't hide or sit still for too long because of this.
Like the only game I know that incorporated something like that is Postal, but I mean that's just a fucking terrible game. You can just pee on everybody.
Oh, Ark does it too, right? But you don't have to stop what you're doing. Your character just poops.
Oh, do they? I never played Ark.
Yeah, apparently, like while you're just walking around, you'll just hear like a little.
Oh my god! You go while you walk?
Yeah, like you don't even stop. You just poop.
Jesus, just like, falls out of your pants.
Yeah, everything just poops like while they're just walking around, and apparently you can pick up your poop and like throw it at people. But I think that
that is a very you game.
We have so many like weird like simulation games and like real world situations where it's like hunger meter, cold meter, right? Like where's
my poop meter? God damn it,
poop meter where like you have to take time to deal with this, otherwise you're gonna be in some serious trouble. Because I mean that like if you hold your pee for too long, that's dangerous. Like you can straight up poison your body and die from it, right? Like remember the lady for the radio show, hold your wee for a wee? Did you hear about that?
Oh, I have heard about that.
Yeah, like for those of you who haven't heard, there was a radio show contest that basically it was called Hold Your Wee for a Wee. And it's exactly what it sounds like. They made people hold their pee while drinking as much water as possible, and whoever lasted the longest actually wins a wee. And this lady got hospitalized because she got poisoned from her own urine being in her body for too long.
How long did she hold it for?
I think it was like 2 days or some shit, but like it was 2 days of constant holding it while drinking as much water as possible. So like they had like they had to keep drinking water while holding their pee, and it's
that's
just,
mean.
Yeah, but they thought it wasn't going to last that long.
Happen.
It's a yeast infection waiting to happen. It's just so many problems. Like just it's horrible. But yeah, apparently this lady got hospitalized for it. And they gave her a Wii. I was like, oh, what a great fucking console.
Hey, at least you got a Wii.
Yeah, sorry you're in the hospital, like dying. Here's a Wii that you can't play with, like. And like, imagine like the bad memories that come up with this. She had like PTSD when she sees the Wii now.
No. She's just playing with the Wii, and then she feels like she has to go pee, and she just breaks down.
Oh my gosh, that's horrible. I could see
Thinking
that.
back, it's like, damn, the Wii was like so popular because it was so hard to get, but nowadays people look at it and they like.
It's a joke system now.
Yeah. I mean, there's some good games on it, but yeah, it's like, I don't know.
Yeah, it's just kind of become a meme system at this point. Yeah, but I mean, is he a plumber? Just because there's a shit ton of pipes everywhere doesn't mean anything to me. Like, those could just be like Futurama style pipes, right? Where it's just like transport systems, which is exactly what they're used like.
Yeah.
So there's no way. I don't know. It's not like
maybe that's what a plumber in that world is. They're a teleporter.
Oh, maybe plumber is just traveler, right? And it's not like plumber from our viewpoint, right?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe like it means something else in fucking Toadlish or whatever the hell the language is. Ugh, I don't know, man. I think Mario is just like a deadbeat that doesn't have a job. That's my opinion. All right. Yeah, God, I don't know. No, he's not a plumber. He doesn't have a job. That's why Peach keeps running away from him. He's just a deadbeat. Which actually brings me into the next question I want to go over. So, every fucking game, Peach is getting kidnapped. Every game. And I know it's like the typical damsel in distress, like it's a very easy concept to tell a story to. It's almost like, it's just a no-brainer. People get it, right? Like, oh, princess is gone. We have to go save her. It feels like everybody knows this storyline and gets it right away. But how many times is Peach really getting kidnapped? And how many times is she just like, I don't want to be here right now, right? And just kind of lets it happen? Or is she even getting, right? Like, why is it every single game is she that, like, for lack of a better, is she just that dumb that she's just constantly letting herself get kidnapped by an incompetent Bowser who really is not good at what he does when you think about it?
See, I've seen movies, and I know if someone keeps running away from someone in another castle with a big dude,
right?
She's sleeping with Bowser.
Oh yeah, she has to be.
Because I mean, she floats, dude. She floats in those games. She could just float down from the tower, right? Slowly.
Like, I mean, Peach in Smash is a beast.
Yeah,
she can totally handle her own. But no, she just kind of lets it happen every single time. And there has to be something to that. Has to be.
Maybe she likes seeing Mario work because he doesn't work normally.
Right? Is that kind of like their way of getting around things? Like,
maybe they're into that.
It could be that they're into that kind of style roleplay, or maybe it's like when you get into a fight with your significant other, maybe, and maybe because of the heated emotions, that's when you realize you actually care about that person, Like, maybe it could be one of those things where it's like, oh, like they're playing up the whole, like, you don't appreciate me, so I'm gonna get kidnapped, and Mario remembers, like, oh shit, you're right, I've been taking it, and that's their way, like Peach's way of basically saying, like, fuck you, like, pay attention to me. Stop going out and stepping on Goombas.
Like, I think she's just very friendly with Bowser because look at Mario Kart, right? Why is Mario driving karts with Bowser? Even though they're like enemies, It's like they're just a bunch of friends all messing with each other, but Peach is all like digging Bowser.
Yeah, I think they're just friends, right? Like,
or maybe she likes Donkey Kong better. But she just ends up with Bowser because he always wants her.
Well, because Donkey Kong just keeps disappearing.
Yep.
Right? Bowser's always there.
But always with Donkey Kong, it was Daisy. Which, I understand that Daisy was the early concept of Peach, but now that, she's in, like, Smash and all that, who the hell is Daisy in the world? Like, I've never really, I haven't really looked up her information, but it's like,
from what I've known, she's supposed to be basically like Luigi's girlfriend. Like, that's their answer for him not being alone. But they don't really like play that up like a huge amount in the games. I don't feel like they do, right? Like,
yeah,
it just feels like Daisy's just another princess that's just there. But
I guess Luigi needs some love.
Yeah, I guess so. But all right, so like I feel like with this being such a common trope, like such an easy storytelling scheme, like there's so many weird things that kind of go on in the Mario universe because of this, right? Like, and okay, like let's go down full rabbit hole series, right? Like, what if every Mario game after the first one isn't actually happening in the real world?
It's not. It's happening in your Nintendo system.
I'm prick. All right, so like there's the big reveal at the end of Mario 3, and you see it from like all the stories and like all the artwork and character selector and all that crap that like this actually is just a play that's going on, right? Telling the story of Mario saving Princess Peach. So what if every game after that is just a play, right? And that for me, that because I was trying to make the connection of like, how does the Paper Mario world make sense in the world of Mario? And it's really hard to do that because it's like, wait, well, like when do they go like full flat, right? Like it just seems like kind of a weird concept, and it's such like a different style of game. Like, what if the Paper Mario games are just puppet shows that are being put on in the Mushroom Kingdom for like people's enjoyment, right? And like all of these guys, maybe, it could be like a Goku Vegeta situation. Like the first game, Mario saves Princess Peach from Bowser, and that was like a legit thing that happened. And then Bowser becomes friends with Mario, and there's like peace in the Mushroom Kingdom, and they just retell the same story but with different flourish every time to update it for like the next generation of kids to know about like good and bad and the history of the Mushroom Kingdom and how it got started, right? Like, what
That's
if
pretty
that,
deep.
right? Oh man, and that's one that actually like you can be like, oh yeah, that kind of makes sense, right? Like that's a conspiracy theory that I could get behind, where like all of this shit is just not real. It's just retelling a story from different perspectives, so there's different flourishes put on them, so that like it can be passed on from generation to generation.
Or like Mario 64 is like filming a movie because you have that dude following you with the camera everywhere.
Yeah, like what's it, Lakitu?
Like
yeah, like he actually has a camera, and like you are the director controlling the camera as you go through this whole like epic quest for Mario to save Princess Peach, which is what he did in the first game. So it's like retelling that story, but with like a new added flair and flourish behind it. Like I could totally see that happening. And then like at one point they realized that the Fast and the Furious was a really great franchise, so they decided to make a Fast and Furious movie, and that's where you get Mario Kart, where you have everybody in there and like it's just racing and it's all about family, right? Like it's all about the Mushroom Kingdom. It's all there, man. I'm going full Pepe Sylvia and connecting the dots. I got my red wire all over the damn place. Like it's none of it is real. Like it's all just story and tale that's been passed on. Like how many times have we retold the story of like King Arthur, right? Like or Merlin even, or any of that stuff. Like how many different ways can you tell the same story? And obviously there's a lot of different ways of telling the same story. So maybe that's the same way that we're developing these games. Ooh, weird thought.
Now I'm picturing like every Mario game having like a little audience, like they do like they have in Paper Mario.
Right? Yeah. Why is there an audience there? Like that's straight up a puppet show. There's no way that that's not a puppet show. Come on.
I mean, it makes sense. You look at every Paper Mario game and it feels like that.
Yeah. It's weird. It's a weird one. All right, so I feel like we're kind of creeping up on time here, but I want to get this last weird question in there because this is probably one of the strangest questions, and it's one that I feel like really warps the world of the Mushroom Kingdom. Like, this really, like, changes things for, like, I don't know. It's a weird one, right? So, Rosalinda, she is from Super Mario Galaxy. She is supposed to be this immortal god that can travel through time and space, okay? So, she's immortal, and she can actually go through different times and warps, right? Like, all that shit, okay? But who is she in the world of the Mushroom Kingdom? Like, apparently, based on the lore, she visits the Mushroom Kingdom every 100 years to visit the place of her parents, to, like, relive those memories and remember where she came from, and to remember why she decided to become a defender of the galaxy. So, but, like, who's her parents, right? And if you look at her character design, it's like there's some similarities to different characters there that kind of make it really interesting. Like, for one, she has the Princess Peach, like, kind of spikes off to the side, right?
Mm-hmm.
But, like, so maybe there's, like, a connection there. She does have Princess Peach's blue eyes, the blonde hair. So, like, that, like, and basically Peach being, like, the main female character in this story, I feel like she is most likely the mom. But when you first run into Rosalinda, she is older, but maybe that's because of, like, the time warping shit, the fact that she can travel through space and time, right?
Yeah, she's probably going back in time.
Right. Or reliving things, right? Like, this is a different loop that she continuously goes through. It's like 100-year loop, right? So,
I mean, it's all a play, remember?
That's also true. But we have, like, the 1,000-year door. Maybe, like, the world is on, like, a 1,000-year loop. And that's something that Rosalinda is not a part of the play and keeps reliving this thing and has to put the pieces in motion to keep the world going. Like she found the optimal outcome, even though time resets after 1,000 years. And she has to, like, make things relive that in order to get, like, the optimum outcome, right? Like, maybe, I don't know. But here's the big question. Who is her father? So I totally am behind the idea of, like, Peach being the mom. That makes sense to me. Like, I can see that, right? But who's the dad? And a lot of people might just automatically gravitate to the idea of Mario being the father. Yeah, it's Bowser. Well, okay, you know what? That actually could work out too, because she's supposed to be this crazy, like, celestial, right? Like, she has powers, and Bowser has to have some sort of magic behind him, right?
Yeah, he's
like,
always getting his ass kicked, and he's, like, perfectly normal. And it makes sense because Bowser Jr. is her brother.
Well, and Bowser, I think at this point, was actually resurrected. Because Bowser died, and Bowser Jr. brought him back to life. There's a game, like, there's a whole, like, subplot behind that.
Bowser died?
Well, remember there's Skeleton Bowser? That's why we have, like, Bones Bowser.
Oh, yeah.
And, like, Bowser comes back. So, like, maybe he's, like, a necromancer style thing, right? So, like, there's some sort of, like, weird magic behind that, which kind of makes sense. I could see it playing out. But let's dissect her character model a little bit more. She's really, really tall, right? Mario is not very tall, which I think Mario would be, like, the, like, go-to, like,
why you
quick,
gotta
easy
poke
one.
at a person's height, bro?
Well, I'm also very short, and I know my kids aren't going to be very tall. Like, I have come to that realization that I am going to bring short people into the world if I bring in any children. But another thing too, like, let's go into some crazy genetics, okay? Like, just roll with me for a second, because this is stupid. But let's go into this, right? So in the sports games, Mario is a right-handed character, okay? Rosalinda is a left-handed character, which is a recessive trait. That's why we don't see it as much in the world, right? It's less common. Now, Peach is ambidextrous in all the sports games, so she's able to, go left or right-handed. Yeah, that's the fun part. But but then there's another character out there in the Mario universe that is left-handed. In order, like, the likelihood of having a left-handed child is more likely if you have a parent that is left-handed. And also, due to her height, it kind of makes sense. And maybe the father is Luigi. So now you have this situation where Luigi and Peach made a baby, and that baby became the protector of the universe.
It makes total sense because Luigi's never in the games. He's always hiding.
Right? Like maybe he's a time wizard
in the castle.
And he's just like in the background, just moving the pieces because that he knows what's going on, right? And he's in on it with Rosalinda. And like he needs to make his brother the hero that he knows that he's going to become. And that's why he always acts scared or like, you know, like doesn't want to do any of the fighting or any of that shit, right? Like it kind of makes sense. And so at the end of Galaxy, there's a black hole situation where basically like time warps back or like shuffles. So maybe there was a different alternate reality where Luigi is actually the one that ends up with Peach, has Rosalinda, and realizes that like the best way to protect the world and like keep it going forever, even though it resets, is to have Mario be with Peach. So Luigi is making the ultimate sacrifice in order to make sure that the universe gets to continue on and doesn't just end indefinitely.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah. Thanks, man.
That's a great reach.
Oh, man.
Be able to grab it.
I'm reaching hard. I mean, I got my step stool and everything. That's a hard one to reach out for. Oh, boy. These questions, man. I love conspiracy theory.
I can't wait to do our Zelda series on this.
Oh my gosh, there's so much to that too. This is gonna be pretty fun. I feel like there's so many different fun questions that you can do to dissect all these different games and dissect the lore and kind of just come up with crazy fan theories like this. And so that's going to be something that we want to do in the future with a few other episodes as well. And we're going to pick out some really fun titles that people are going to be familiar with as well to really drive home some really crazy ass questions. Definitely we have to do a Zelda one. We'll be doing some other ones as well on top of that. So it's going to be fun. Keep on the lookout for that. This is just a blast. I love conspiracy theories. Get me going on that.
If you have any games out there to people that like you have weird questions about, shoot it to us and we'll try and decipher them for ourselves.
Yeah.
Any game.
I think that would be a great episode where it's like if you guys submit a bunch of questions on like weird ideas from different games, we can do like a fan conspiracy theory episode where it's like different games, different genres, different stuff like that, and just kind of like bring them all together into like this weird, like fucked up idea where we try and we'll try and make sense of the conspiracy, right? We'll side with you and make it. We'll bring the logic in and have it try and make sense for people. How about that? I like that. All right.
I like it too.
So I think that's going to do it for us. We're creeping up on time here, getting a little bit long, but we hope that you enjoyed this episode. We had a lot of fun doing it. If you can, please, call to action. Please share this with a friend if you are enjoying it. And we hope that you're enjoying it because you've made it this far in the show. If you have some time, please leave us a 5-star rating and review because that really, really helps out our growth and helps us build this community even further. And one last thing that I would ask y'all to do, if you please could, it would be great and helpful. Please listen to the Murder of Gray podcast. We have a lot of fun over there. And if you like this kind of manic energy, there's definitely a lot of manic energy in that show. So please check it out. You can find that show on any of the podcatchers of your choice. But yeah, that's going to do it for us. Thank you all for listening. And we'll catch you next week as we dive into more games. All right, y'all. Bye.
Bye-bye.
So long, Bowser.